Hello, everyone. My name is Bianca Munoz, and you are listening to the first introduction episode of Woman Like Me podcast. Hello, everyone. My name is Bianca Munoz, and you are listening to the first introduction episode of Woman Like Me podcast. So, let's get right into it. What is Woman Like Me? Where did it come from? What is it? So first of all, I decided to create Woman Like Me because I feel like right after we graduate out of college or a certain point in our lives, we lose friends and many of us don't have a lot of friends. And it's hard nowadays to really make friends. We're all about being on our phones, double liking pictures, and not knowing half of our followers, being male or females. So I feel like I wanted to create something where we can really connect on a deeper level and just get to know people from our area. And I thought it'd be really great to just create a community. So that's what it is. Women Like Me is a community for women in the Bay Area where I was planning to, before COVID happened, to have monthly meetings where we would get together and, just talk freely and discuss different topics. And then we would have outings and activities in the meetings to, really create a safe space where we as women can talk about our hardships, create those friendships, feel empowered by one another, and to just really find our inner self-love. So in the meetings, I was planning to, like I said, have them once a month, where we would gather together to talk about different topics, to really tell our stories, because I know we all have our stories that have made us who we are today. And do just activities together and enjoy each other's company, while having food and drinks and just having fun. And in the meetings, I wanted to include activities into it. And in the meetings, we would have those activities that would help us to get to know one another, to create a trust, and just to really help us work well with one another. And then the outings, besides the meetings in one location that we would have every month, we would have outings where we go together to, go bowling, wine tasting, shopping, wherever the girls want to go to. We just get together to just enjoy each other's company and just have some fun. So that's really what Woman Like Me is. But the Woman Like Me podcast, I wanted to create it because I felt like the Woman Like Me was just, directed to women in the Bay Area. But I feel like I wanted to put out there more like what we're about in a deeper sense of talking more about real topics. So in these meetings, in these meetings that I'm planning to have in the future due to COVID, we talk about personal things, and topics and issues. And I feel like it's not just us women in the Bay Area, it's women worldwide that have these issues. So I felt like to put my voice out there and other women's voices, I wanted to create the podcast where we would talk about real topics that we can all relate to. And it won't just be me talking on this podcast. It will be different women that I know that can relate to a certain topic. So that's where you ladies come in, where I want you to help me know what to talk about with you guys. I already have some ideas. I'll give you some examples up next, but I want you to message me on the Instagram. The Instagram is at womanlikeme and a 2 E's at the end, or you can tweet me at womanlikeme, 2 E's also, and then underscore. I will put the links on the Instagram so you guys can see it, or here on the podcast. But I feel like it's important for you ladies to tell me what you want to hear, so we can all have different options and personal issues we have and something we can all talk about. So some of the ideas I have right now are contraceptives. That's the first one I have up because I feel like I posted on the Woman Like Me that what contraceptives do you ladies use? And a lot of girls were like, oh, I use this, I use that, and they were telling me their side effects and what they are experiencing. And, you just hear these things from your doctor, but you can't always trust the doctor with, contraceptives, and they don't know how it feels. They don't know, the deeper thing to it because they haven't used it, or they maybe have, but we all have different experiences. So I feel like we all need to be educated from woman to woman about different things of contraceptives, the deeper things to it, how it affects you, how it's positive, how it's negative. The next one would be, I know we can all know what this means. Yes means yes, no means no. And then we have worst date. So we would tell each other, our worst dates that we've ever been on. Friends with benefits, the meaning of it, so on, so on. Our first time, online dating. And yeah, so those are all the ideas I have now. But I need your guys' commentary on this. I need to know what you guys think, and if you guys think this is good topics, or just give me ideas of new ones. So yeah, this is just the introduction for it. The next one will be, different topics. So thank you, ladies, for listening in to the first introduction, and please message me anything so I can get different ideas from you ladies. I will hear from you soon. Gracias.